So ready?
Ready?
So ready? So center. Wait, no, wait.
Good evening. I will stand up so that you can see me. I will try to speak up, that you can hear me. And I will try to be reasonably short, that you can appreciate me. But still a couple of messages. And first is to extend our sincerest gratitude to you all for your coming tonight. And for the interest you have shown in the Czech Republic. We are so happy to be in Tamil Nadu, beautiful part of India, and at the same time one of the states where we Czechs would like to increase our visibility, where we would like to promote our trade and economic cooperation, where we would like to have more people-to-people contact, and definitely this is clearly an area where we would like to have more cultural exchanges. And I am extremely grateful to the first Vice Speaker of the Parliament of the Czech Republic and members of the delegation for their time to come here with the view to exploring what more we Czechs and people in the state of Tamil Nadu can do in those areas I just mentioned. We are not starting from the scratch. We do have a very solid basis to build on. I was here last year, it was I believe in July, to open Visa Application Center. The idea is to facilitate visa procedures, and instead of traveling to New Delhi, people can come here, they can apply here, and instead of them, documents are traveling. And believe me, we can see that there is a result. And more people here are now keen to travel and visit us in the Czech Republic, and we are extremely grateful to them for their willingness to come. Thank you very much. Get acquainted with our history, our presence, and definitely we still believe that we are far from using full potential. We will be coming, already we are still here, but I know that we will be coming next year again. Why? Because next year Chennai will be hosting one of the largest engineering fairs in India. India Engineering and Sourcing Show. And the Czech Republic will participate as a partner country. So we will be having a minister, and we will be having around 100 companies coming here to establish new commercial partnerships. But tonight it is about a film festival. And I am grateful to Indo Appreciation Foundation for hosting us tonight. Really, they deserve a big round of applause, please. At the same time, I'm particularly pleased. It is a Tagore Center, isn't it? This is someone whom we know very well in the Czech Republic. This is someone who has a beautiful statue in the capital of Prague. This is someone who has his own street in the Czech Republic. Why? Because he was a big friend of our country. And there is yet another quite telling story. that Tagore, who in fact was first known European Nobel Prize laureate, he was for the first time ever translated from Bengaluru into other language by the Czech certain Professor Vincent Lesny. So again, quite strong bonds and linkages that exist between our two great nations. I will not bother you about the history of Czech film. I'm a big fan of film, so I could have talked hours. When we started at the end of the 19th century, I could have continued in telling you about the first film studio built in the Czech Republic in the 30s of the past century. By the way, the most modernly equipped studio at that time. I could have talked about the Academy of Performing Arts, and I believe that in this area is also University of Arts. Is my understanding correct? And definitely, if we do have between us lovers of film cinema, you know about traditions we do have. You know that we do have a number of Oscar winners. Do you know some of them?
Name Kolya.
This is the movie, Kolya. But the director was Jan Svěrák. And in fact, I believe tomorrow, one of the 2 or 3 movies we will be showing, one of them was directed by Jan Svěrák. Then we do have more. Maybe you know Miloš Forman. Jiří Menzel, another well-known person. And Oscar winner. By the way, Jiří Menzel, he was last year in India. Not necessarily in Tamil Nadu. He was in Kerala to receive his Life Achievement Award. So we have prepared for you 3 films. These are 3 different films. Today it's drama, for some maybe love story, about Czech pilots fighting for British Royal Air Force during the Second World War. Tomorrow we will be having family movie, and then yet another film, Spring Autumn, which is really a telling story for probably not in my generation, but I am closing also to that age. So once again, thank you very much to you all. Thank you very much for your time. Hopefully you will enjoy today's movie. My name is Milan Hovorka. I am ambassador of the Czech Republic. You can easily contact me at the embassy, and I would be more than pleased if we can have more substantially more in weeks, months and years ago in terms of promoting bilateral friendship. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for the words of wisdom. And now let us have the pleasure speaker, His Excellency, Mr. Heera Cheif, to give the inaugural address.
I'll stand up too. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's not easy to speak after Mr. Hovorka, as you can see, but at least I'll be shorter, much shorter. On behalf of all members of our delegation, I would like to say that we are really happy to be here with you, and it's a great honor to be a part of this opening. And today you will watch the movie, my favorite movie, Dark Blue World, which is, as Mr. Hovorka said, about the great part of our history, about our pilots, fighters during the Second World War. And it's also about the dark part of our history, which maybe some strangers would not understand well, how it's possible that we arrested our heroes after the Second World War during the communistic era. They were arrested, a lot of them died in prison, so it's a complicated age. But it's also about love, and it's also about friendship, and these are values which we share. So I hope you will enjoy the movie, you will like it, and I hope that this evening will be about mutual sharing our cultures the values which we most appreciate, and about building bridges between our nations. So thank you all that you came here today.
Thank you so much, sir. And now I request Mr. E.
Good evening, friends. We are sorry for the delay, but anyway, we are happy to all of you be here to have this. We can see the glimpses of the delegates which will come from Czech for it is a privilege for us to have such a delegation in Chennai. The Czechs are described as a very cultural nation which has contributed to the world of large number of prominent figures. Otto Vichetre, a Czech chemist who invented control lenses, and Anthony Holy, who discovered drugs against AIDS. Famous people of culture include winners of American Academy of Film Directors, Milos Forman, born in Czech Republic, Thierry Menzel, and Sons of Rock, as informed by the Honorable Ambassador. One of the important international events is Karlovar International Film Festival. It is one of the old film festivals since 1946, ranks as a culture festival along with Cannes, Berlin, Venice, and Tokyo. As far as film production is concerned, Coolio, as informed by the Honorable Ambassador, director of Sons of Rock, won the Oscar Award for 1996. The film Shop on Main Street, directed by John Harder and Elmar Halas, won the Oscar 1967. The most acclaimed films by eminent film directors, Mr. Thierry Menzel, are Closely Observed Trains, Those Wonderful Men with Kerrang, My Sweet Village, and The End of Time. Friends, I hope you might have already seen all these films which Oscar won some years back when screened on our monthly program. When in March, when we met Mr. Roman Mastrik, the Deputy Head of Mission, Embassy of Republic, who was sitting here, when we requested for a package of at that time he mentioned to us that there is a delegation, will you do it? Yes sir, we are there. At that time we said, Dr. R.J. Anand, who is sitting with us, who is, we can say, who is a strength for us. He is helping a lot of help for us to organize this program. And his help and especially his wife's support, all these things has helped us to organize this program. So on behalf of Windows in Appreciation Foundation, we express sincere thanks to His Excellency Mr. Radhakrishnan, Honorable Deputy Speaker of the Chamber of Deputies of Parliament, Czech Republic, Honorable Ambassador Milan Harar, and other members of the delegation. We feel it as an honor to have the delegation amongst us. We are also thankful to one and all, as well as a media person, without whose support, we cannot have any successful function like this. So friends, on your behalf, we once again express sincere thanks to Dr. Anand, as well as the Ambassador and the Deputy Speaker who have been, and other delegates who have been able to spare their valuable time to come over here and have this function. We once again thank you for, and we are also making this function a grand success. Thank you friends, please enjoy it.
Thank you. I thank all the dignitaries and invitees who have accepted our invitation and made the function a grand success and a memorable one. And I thank the gathering. Thank you all for attending. And also the film screening will happen in another 5 minutes. The film name is Dark Blue World, Mavo Modri's Sweat. So please enjoy the film. Thank you.
Arun.
Thanks to Dr. Definitive, thanks to Dr. Anand.
We came to India yesterday morning, and over that time we saw a lot. And it was great because we could meet several important people here at some ministries, and it is quite worth for us to talk to people directly, to discuss their problems, and also to recognize our problems. And in Chennai, we saw very interesting system of hospitals, which are called Apollo system, which is probably on very high level. We didn't see everything, but what we could see, it was really great. So I think that this is a very important meeting for us and the whole journey, because we can compare different systems, different culture, different philosophy, and we can then more understand to each other. So thank you very much for this opportunity. It was really very great, and thanks a lot for this very warm welcome, and we appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
If I may, just to add something, because my colleague inspired me. First of all, I'm very touched and impressed about your welcome, about your kind welcome, and I will, your hospitality. I will come home, I will speak to my wife. She will ask me what I like most, and I will say people, Indian people. You are very
I am Dr. Kuber. I'm a consultant surgeon. Welcome you to Chennai. And my one question, actually I want to become a scientist, but God wants me to become a doctor. And even now I am interested in research activities. What's your support to India as far as research is concerned, especially in oncological field?
Well, this is also a very good and excellent question, and probably another issue which might be important in the future. Research, this is one field where we, as the Czech Republic, we feel very strong. And we build a lot of equipment and supporting things to do research. And the research is very important. We understand something, but I think it's very, very, very small. In terms of medicine, in terms of oncology, cancer, in terms of some other things also. So it is very important to work on that. We've heard yesterday something about some very old writings in Sanskrit, which have said at that time some ideas which are now proven, like gravity and some others, and quantum physics. But this is what we believe in, but now we should prove it. And so this is the way of how to do research. So thanks for this, and of course there is many possibilities how we cooperate. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the organizers, we wish to wish you all a thanks for anything, please.
Yes, because still we have to look at the screen you have here and those beautiful pictures there. So this is our country. This is the Czech Republic. And we are so proud of being Czechs, as we are proud of having extremely fruitful relationship with India. So we'd like to use the opportunity and ask friends representing media here to help me in my mission, which is to to promote people-to-people contacts, to have more student exchanges, but to have also more and more tourists. And again, I am so happy that nowadays more and more Indians are now willing to visit the Czech Republic. I would even go on to say that my country has emerged as one of the most preferred European destinations for Indians. And it's an amazing story. But definitely, we are also willing to have more and more Czechs visiting your country. You have so many beautiful places, your traditions, and definitely we would like to increase awareness of our citizens and encourage them to take time and visit them. And then definitely we have been talking quite a lot about the world of cinema. And we believe in a strong relationship between the world of cinema and film locations. And here I have to say that I'm also pleased that the country has become, or the Czech Republic has become, more and more attractive for Bollywood filmmakers. And even this year, be ready. There will be a new movie released, The Ring. This one by Imtiaz Ali, Shah Rukh Khan, Anushka Sharma, and I believe that the release is planned for August. And this one was shot in Prague. But at the same time, here in Tamil Nadu, you have your own film studios. How do you call it? Kollywood? K-O-L-L-Y. Yes. So probably if you can help me to reach out to filmmakers there and to encourage them to come also and to explore the possibilities of shooting films in the Czech Republic. So once again, thanks a lot.
Thank you for all your support extended to us. Now we will be going to have our official dinner started. We request the Honorable Mr. Kandasamy to have this dinner inaugurated now. We can go for a dinner. Please come.